Hello guys, we're going to start in here in just a minute. Just going to share the link here. Hi Oregon Owl, how you doing? Yeah, perfect timing too. Big stream tonight too. It's a big pay-per-view event here for YWA action. Opening match is part of the en route. Yeah, Raymond's gonna be coming in there. Just got a Discord thing from him. So the first match is part of the 8-man tag tournament we've been running to crown the first 8-man tag guys. And this one, let's see here, where are you? Here we are. Starting with Team Canada here. Gray Man. Camilla, right here for... Let's go, yep, hi Gray Man. And Kong. Kong, of course, one half of the YWA Tag Champs. They are facing off against the Foundation stable here. Now, yeah, they just freaking just dominate they just dominated. It was crazy. Like they just got on this like roll. I will say it was fun seeing like how teams managed to sim later on in that thing. Of course, cup play is gonna be off. And the last ones I put 30, I usually do because technically if it's a tournament it shouldn't have a time limit. That was a mistake on me. So this will not have a time limit because there has to be a winner. Hi, Beastlayer, how you doing? Opening match here. Let's see how it goes. Part of the 8-man tag tournament. The winners will face the pillars for the tag belts later in the show. Not much. Took a minute to get the internet going. Weather was kind of crappy. I'm doing good. Weather was kind of crappy today. I finally got the internet at a decent level for streaming, but we'll just have to play it by ear as we go in. Hopefully it goes smooth sailing, but I'll be prepared. I'll keep my eyes out for everything. Yeah. They did. It was weird because early on in the thing, it seemed like it was just good weather vibes. Thanks, Gray Man. I waited until the storm was past, but yeah, Gray Man, exactly. Yeah, I'm keeping the rings like the same, it's the same ring I used in the first one. I'm not really gonna change the ring designs for the pay-per-views that I've used just for simplicity's sake. I mean, at some point I may want to give them more of a full update, but I use them so little that it doesn't make a lot of sense to change them really that often. They won't get showcased that much anyway. Alright, starting with Gray Man and Green Magic. The spinning heel kick there. Cup play is on for this match. And there is no time limit in this match either. We don't usually do that, but it's a tournament match. Technically there shouldn't have been time limits, but that was a little snafu there. Because there has to be a winner here in this match to ensure that we don't have to deal with any weirdness to determine who will advance. So we'll run through the card here real quickly. After this match, Educator and LGC were kicking off their rivalry with a landmine death match where the winner has to make the other one tap or, you know, pass out. After that, we got a rivalry match with Commander K and Camilla, another with Workhorse Shalabe, another with Jester versus Rust, then DPS versus Beast Slayer. Then Starfox and Green Magic are taking on Attorney and Kong. All those matches are rivalry matches, the last 5 I mentioned, actually the last 6. Ben Christian, who won the junior title at the last Asylum, he'll be defending his belt in a 3-way dance against Gray Man and Heretic Ninja. After that, the Pillars will face the winners of this match for the 8-man tag belts, and the main event's going to have Attorney challenging Davis for the YWA Championship. This match should take a minute though here. Also, a quick side note, even though, let's see here. Jester's a jobber. Well, I'm gonna guess 28? That seems reasonable for 8-man. We'll have to see. Because cup play is off, it may be easier for, like, guys to get pins worked through. But also, it means that guys aren't gonna get whooped over by, like, 3 guys for 5 seconds. But we'll have to see. If the ref goes down, it's possible. Ooh, big atomic whip. Drops an elbow. Punch trading. Ninja gets tagged in. Grayman gets tagged in. Oh, pop power bomb. Oh, it gets him trapped in an armbar. Oh, deadlift power bomb. Yeah, that's kind of the trick here. Some of these guys have other matches going on, so they almost have to think about, like, how they want to proceed here. Yeah. Of course, winning the 8-man tag belts can do a lot for a lot of these guys for going for other belts or getting points for the promotion, because, I mean, points for the stable. Because if a stable can accomplish a lot if they get enough points. Because some of the biggest purchases a stable can make is getting booking control for specific events. And that can be huge if a stable's looking to boost themselves. Honor has pocket on the crowd for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, definitely water. Ooh, working the arms there of Kong. Nice kick work right there from Ninja. Doing a reverse figure 4. Camilla and Rolando now. Only gets 2. Oh, powerbomb counter. Oh, almost had her. Oh, back suplex counter. Ninja gets tagged in. Grayman gets tagged in. Oh, big rope attack there. Neck breaker. Punch trading here. Oh, Batista bomb. Oh, big kicks. Kong gets tagged in. Oh, he just thrown out of the ring. Oh, springboard moonsault! Springboard DDT! That was the same move that Ninja did to Ben Christian as Ben Christian escaped from the ring at the last Junior Battle Royale event. Oh, Sternest Dust. Ooh, big uppercut. Grayman gets tagged in. Deadlift German with the bridge. Only gets 2. Blackman gets tagged in. Blackman, the only popular quote-unquote wrestler in the YWA. Oh, gets him a big submission hold. Ah, Boston Crab. Oh, Khan gets brainbustered into the ring. Well, suplex, not brainbustered, suplex.
20 minutes gone.
Oh, power slam. Ninja gets tagged in. Double drop. Spinning toe hold. Orlando gets tagged in. Sidewalk slam. Camilla gets tagged in. Oh, nice kick to send him outside. Oh, power bomb. Almost had her with that. Oh, Slayer slam. Oh. Rematch gets out in. Hi Star Fox, how you doing? This is still the first match of the pay-per-view, so you didn't miss anything. Oh, Canadian Destroyer. Oh, flying clothesline. Oh, suplexed him to outside the ring. 2, 3, yeah. That's the thing, even though we have cup play on, it reduces tag team maneuvers and the chaos of it. It is kind of cool to see a lot more of the apron maneuvers. Oh, Canadian Destroyer on the concrete floor. Oh, he's going for magic hands. And he taps! Great Man taps! The Foundation advance! They will face the Pillars for the tag belts later on in the show. Hey Eli, how you doing? That's interesting. Didn't Gray Man get what did let me see here for a second. No, Eli is the one that's tapped. Good night, maple syrup. Well, Team Canada may have lost this match here. Even though they lost this match here, there's still a lot more matches for Team Canada tonight. So we shall see how they progress. A lot more matches for everyone tonight. Man, it's unfortunate too for some of the guys having more matches, because there are some guys that are sitting out, but it's kind of hard to book for guys that don't really have any big things going on. The rivalries and the title matches kind of take a good majority of the booking. Yeah, the typical pay-per-view is going to be 10 matches. The shows are going to be 6, and then the semi pay-per-views are going to be 8. That's the Inside the Carnage, Into the Madness events, kind of like the In Your House stuff. That's kind of in the middle. In fact, to be honest, with the way we got the months lined up, we will see an Inside the Carnage pay-per-view event later on this month. So that's something to look forward to right there. Let's see. Yep, where am I? Yep, next match is the first rivalry match for LJC and Educator here in the Landmines to give up. It's a submission match, so we'll have to see if they can get it done here. Alright, let's see how it goes.
Fight!
Some quick takedowns by LJC. Almost he grabs a bar bat. Ooh, low blow. Oh, big, another suplex.
Yeah.
Ooh, works the leg there. Educator tries to work that leg over. Nice arm drag there. Dragon screw. Ooh, Dragon Sleeper. That's a big move of LGC. Educator will have to be careful of that maneuver there. As for LJC, he's going to have to watch out for some low grapple stuff. And also, the Scorpion Deathlock's going to be a big submission hold right there for Educator. So he's going to have to watch out for that. Oh, big suplex. Now, these two have fought plenty times before, but this time it's definitely a bit more personal. Punch-kick trading here. Ooh, big Irish whip. So no one's ate a landmine yet. Oh, nice Yakuza kick. Obviously taunts him. Ooh, he eats a landmine. Tries to wear him down with punches. Educator is... Oh, X Factor! Oh, goes for a choke sleeper. Oh, hi Jeremiah Pace, how you doing? I don't know if I've seen you on stream before. If I haven't, welcome. Just, that's good. Just doing some Fire Pro action here. Oh, takedown by LGC. Oh, headbutts. Ah, nice. Nice. Well, welcome. In case you're curious on what's going on here, we run this thing. Oh, mind cutter there. Goes for a choke sleeper again. This is YW. This is pretty much kind of like an E-Fed, like, oh, Impaler DDT there. Like, a bunch of these guys are like guys, my show. Yeah, pretty much, like, a lot of these guys that are, this is kind of the pay-per-view, quote-unquote, for them. A lot of these guys are based on real guys that participate in this through the Discord. They're guys earn points from getting wins and good match evaluations, and you know, it's kind of, there is kind of a role play essence to it, kind of like a D&D kind of thing, only it's wrestling. So a lot of guys shoot promos through their guides or stable members or whatever, and we do kind of loose storylines. Yeah, anyone can join. It's free to join, and you don't bear any responsibility in it. The only thing you'd probably have to do is probably join. I run this through 2 Discord servers. If you want like full-on participation, you will. Oh, Educator taps. He loses the match. If you want full-on participation, you would have to join the Discord server, but if you just want to just throw a guy in there and just have him bounce around, okay, cool. You can either join the Campy Company Discord, that's the channel Discord. I also do it through the Retro Sports Gamer Discord. I do this through both. But all you have to do is, I pretty much what happens is you have a guy. I create a guy in whatever image or moveset or whatever you want, and I just make him in the game. I can, if you want to, I can dedicate a live stream to like creating him live, so you can kind of participate in that and kind of put your 2 cents in. Or I could do all of that through Discord as well, in case you are familiar, because not everyone's familiar with the game. And sometimes it's easier to see what goes into each creation. I'll let me do it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, cool. I guess a best way, I guess a good way is, let me think. I guess if you're not, like, if you don't want anything too specific, I guess I would just ask, like, if you have any preferences on what style or type or whatever, and then I just kind of I could do whatever with them, and then I can send you, like, what the guy is and how they function and stuff, then you can kind of give your 2 cents on it. I can do that as well. I'll just see with the big win in that match there, a lot of submission holds from him. Okay, well, we can do that, and then ooh, yeah, TWN action. Yeah, I almost forgot to mention that. TWN, that's kind of like what we do here, only it's like promotions. Like, guys run their own promotions in here. I kind of make everything work, and they run their own promotions with real wrestlers. Just watching? Okay, no worries on that, Jeremiah. Because a lot of what we do is not very, like, common. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's different levels of participation. Some guys, they just kind of let their guys bounce around. Other guys get full-on crazy in-depth with it. It all depends on what floats your boat. But if you just like watching, that's okay too. Because a lot, like I said, a lot of what we do is very unique. It's not very common. So sometimes people just kind of want to see it and play and just kind of get a grip on it and stuff. So it's not that big of a deal. The only key information really is the fact that you can join anytime and it's free to join whenever. It doesn't require a whole lot. Get in. Sorry, that was the cat. Yeah, Gridiron. Yeah, one match. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes wrestlers have the rough matches. I had my guy has that every once in a while he'll have a match where he's just done without any warning. All right, next match is Commander K versus Camilla. Little woman's match here. Oh, okay. You might have. I think I do remember your name actually. Now that I think about it, it must have been a while back. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, nothing wrong with enjoying the show. It's definitely cool to be able to like do some original stuff along with doing like based on real guys, because TWN we've kind of dedicated to pretty much using the use of real wrestlers, and this is kind of getting more towards the creative side. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll create him. And if you don't have a preference, I'll just kind of create somebody and I'll just kind of post all the information on Discord, and then you can kind of take a look at him and see if he's somebody you like bouncing around if you want him adjusted. That's no problem. I can create a guy pretty easily. Let's see how this match goes here. Okay, cool. Oh, starting off with a Slayer driver, good lord. Can find me out. Yeah, this is a fresh rivalry. Right now, let me check the current rivalry stats here for these two.
1, 2, come on!
Oh, Slayer Slam.
1, 2.
Yeah, Camilla's won the first match. Commander K has to be careful. Now, there is a different classification here. Commander K is a junior wrestler. Camilla is a heavyweight. So, that can make a difference. But we'll have to see. It doesn't always, but sometimes it does. Powerbomb counter. Leaping shoulder tackle there. Oh, counter. Moonsault stomp. Goes for a second. Oh, 450 senton. Many aerial attacks right there. Oh, death row above! He just critical Camilla! The death from above criticaled her. The series evens out. The rivalry evens out. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Like, just one simple finisher and boom, done. Wow, that got 79. I'm surprised. You don't usually see 6.5 minute matches get that high a number, but You know, if it's competitive and you have a surprising finish, it could work. Nice. Alright, next one we got a very competitive rivalry that's been going on. Charlotte, 3 0 in a row, then a knockdown of 3 more. Exactly. Crazy. Next one is a very intense rivalry that's been going on between Charlotte and Workhorse. Their last match, I believe, ended in a tie, and it was in the 90s. So, high expectations going into this match here between the two. Both very no-nonsense guys. Charlotte in the YWA promotion has been considered a very successful and hardcore legend at this point. Has held belts numerous times and has many successful defenses with various belts. And he is looking to make a solid note here against Workhorse. Workhorse is more of a newcomer in the YWA. We'll have to see how he holds up here.
Fight!
POS, is that like, does that mean please, or is that like initial thing? I'm not always caught up with short-term words. Ooh, toe cutter off the bat. Oh, no worries. Autocorrect. I've had autocorrect mess me up so many times. You think at some point it's smarting up a little bit, but it never really does. Very different styles of wrestlers here. Now, Workhorse. I was sleep drunk. I get ya. Workhorse here is a vicious style wrestler, so he's very strike, kick, submission based with some good suplex. Oh, the stunner! However, the stunner and cutting moves have been learned from the leader of the Pillars, the Educator, we just saw in a match ago. Drunk. Xiaobei is a fighting style wrestler. He's very strike based. Not really any. Ooh, big suplex.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a lot of ways, Xiaobei is just as much a boxing style than anything.
Yeah.
Oh, big knee. Oh, gets him trapped in a leg lock. Ah, standing side kick. Oh, big kick combo. Oh, total cutter counter there. Big punch. Oh, gives a trap in an armbar. Doing some grapple work here. You know, trying to make him tap to punches. Oh, another stunner!
Yeah.
Very elaborate submission there. Yeah, exactly. Some are pretty elaborate. Oh, going for it again, but it's a rope break. Oh, capture suplex. Goes for a cover. Oh, look at this! Workhorse gets the win! Ooh, yeah. Sometimes that happens. Like, sometimes food can get some energy there. Workhorse gets the first win in the rivalry here. Now it's 1-1-1. I got a 72. Beast Slayer Workhorse stinks. Got a rare win on Shalabay. Shalabay doesn't lose too often. Especially like that. Alright, next is a big match. Jester and Rust. These two have been going at it like crazy. Jester surprisingly has gotten 3 up on Rust, but that Rust shouldn't be snoozed on too quick here. Both different styles here. Jester here is very heelish, likes to use a lot of heel Rust moves. Rust is much more traditional style. It should be. I'm looking forward to it. One thing Rust has to watch out for is Jester likes to come out of the gate pretty strong. So he's gonna have to try to make it exhaust himself early on. Ooh, stunner! Goes for a submission hold. I believe that was stunner, at least. Oh, choking. Cobra Claw trying to wear him down. Try to get him in a roll up. Working the back. Wow. Uphill 10 miles. Wow. That's a lot of miles in snow. Oh shit. Wow. Oh, German with the bridge only gets 1 though. Gut wrench suplex. counter.
One, two.
Ooh. You mean for... Well, we...
Yeah.
Oh, joke cutter! Goes for a cover.
One, two.
Almost had him. Russ has to be careful. Oh, nice suplex.
5 minutes gone.
Whoa.
Ooh. Oh, no worries, Jeremiah. Oh, counter. No taunting from Jester. Oh, pile driver. Go works the head and neck area. Oh, punch trading here. Oh, lands a drop kick. Headbutt. Yeah, big three-way dance coming up soon. Nice elbow drop there. Another suplex. Ooh, Jester might be in trouble here. Oh, Greyman's coming down. Looks like he's coming down. Oh, and hits another stunner. Tries to get away with an eye poke. Hits another suplex. Oh, nice barrage of punches. Oh, weapon usage making. Oh, Greyman trying to get Greyman to bleed. Oh, he tosses Jester out of the ring. He catches his breath. Oh, he's grabbing a chair. Jester's coming back in the ring with a chair. Gets grappled away from him. Gets tossed out of the ring again. Oh, double axe handle to the outside. Never. I don't know, he kind of helped a little bit. Because it's a trick with run-ins, you don't necessarily have to get a lot of moves on him necessarily. You just need to cause enough of a distraction to get the other guy a chance to catch his breath, sneak a move in or something like that. Sometimes things like that can make a huge difference. Hi, Al, how are you doing? Oh, Muddle stomps. Oh, what the rake to the face. Oh, nice German with the bridge. Oh, almost had him. Oh, power bomb. Textbook German, exactly. Oh, he almost got him with his finisher, the traditional power bomb. Oh, trying to make him give up. Yeah, not the head, exactly. And the ropes, yeah. The ropes can definitely get in the way. Big Irish whip to the other side. More mudhole stomps with some rakes. Jester really trying. That's the trick with heel styles. If you get them past like 5 or 6 minutes, you really got a shot. Because they really try to put you away super early on. Oh, lands a drop kick. Face rake. Oh, another power bomb. But he gets up before he can make a cover. Oh, Joe Cutter! But he gets right back up. Oh, pile driver. Goes for a cover. Oh, no, and Jester. Oh, man. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Great match, though. It's a shame that Russ couldn't get the win, though. I mean, Jester goes up 4-0, but, I mean, man, that was such a good match. Best match of the night so far. Next is DPS versus Beast Slayer here. Yeah, it was. That they work so good together. I low-key kind of wish Russ got some wins under his belt against him, but I mean, that's the trick with Jester, is the fact that he wears you down so early on, and that they work so well together, though, Jester and Russ, that once they kind of get going with some things, it's like they work, like I said, they just work so well together. All right, big rivalry match: Beast Slayer versus DPS. Yeah, exactly. The stump pulling pile driver, the style that Mick Foley used a lot of back in the day. I always liked that variation of pile driver. It looks so smooth and devastating, without deviating too much from a traditional pile driver, other than pulling on the pants. Both refs. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be interesting. The series is tied 1-1 right now. Well, that's another thing too. Like, there's a lot of big famous rivalries that were heavily one-sided, like RVD and Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn lost a lot against RVD, but it was still a great rivalry because they had so many great matches together. Same thing with Tommy Dreamer and Raven. Raven beat Dreamer quite a bit as well, but sometimes the win or loss count. That doesn't necessarily mean a lot in a rivalry necessarily. It's as long as the chemistry's there. If you got great chemistry, like, you can get away with, like, having a guy kind of go over the other guy quite often. Yeah, exactly. Like, Jerry Lynn, that was kind of the big thing, though, was that he kept trying to beat RVD. But he always coming up just short. But it was still a great rivalry, though. Oh, nice DDT. I actually do. Well, technically I do, but it's not exact Genesis. I have a retro trio that has the NES, SNES, and the Genesis slot. I also have a special Genesis compilation collection that has a bunch of Genesis games in. It also has a slot that you can play Genesis games on as well. The only weird thing about it is that the sound trip isn't quite right, so the music doesn't sound quite on. But yeah, I do have the ability to play Genesis games, for sure. I actually love playing on the Genesis. Like, Oh, nice! Nice, Ladies Wrestling League. Thanks for joining in. Yeah. Ooh, sharpshooter. These guys trading sharpshooters here. Yeah, that was the first time I ever done, like, story mode. Oh, Slayer Slam. For that game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that one's gonna take quite a bit for me to get through because the pacing I picked for that show. Yeah, I reviewed all the Aki wrestling games a while back. Well, not all of them yet. All the N64 Aki games. And the first airing today was of my No Mercy Story Mode review of the series. That just started today. All that's pre-recorded. They're on a scheduled pre-record stuff. So the last Backyard Bomb. The last one was recorded. The last one I recorded will air in late November, early December. So I'm quite ahead. I usually try to get ahead with recordings just so it gives me time to do other things. So I'm not constantly like trying to keep up with everything. But yeah, I mean, but I love No Mercy. No Mercy is actually pretty solid as a sandbox wrestling game. I mean, you kind of have to do some stuff, another Backyard Bomb, to get it full flowing, but it's doable. You just gotta be willing to... Oh, DPS gets the win! 2 Backyard Bombs will do it. DPS goes to 2-1 in the series. I also did WrestleMania 2000. I also reviewed the season mode of that game as well. So that's kind of... Yeah, AEW, I really want to play that. 2K23, it's funny. I really, really wanted to play 2K22. But unfortunately, by the time I get money to play that, 2K23 is probably already going to be out or close to being out. That's kind of the sucky part about yearly games, is that by the time you're able to get in a game, the next one's coming out. And it's kind of a gamble, too, because you don't know what the next game's going to bring. For all you know, by the time you get 2K22, 2K23 comes out, and it has all, like, these new bells and whistles, and they make it, like, the best game ever, and you just kind of spent your money on something that doesn't have those. You have 2K22. Yeah, I heard it's solid. I heard it's pretty good. The last 2K game I played was 2K19. And I like that one a lot. But compared to, like, Fire Pro, it's kind of hard to pick a wrestling game over Fire Pro. But some people do, because this game, at the end of the day, does have some odd limitations in some little areas that can be a little irritating. But not a lot. Usually, man, I should really rank my favorite wrestling games. That'd be an interesting list. Yeah, 19. Yeah, I've kind of dedicated 19 because the only issue with 2K games is that the creation slots, especially for wrestlers, compared to Fire Pro, is kind of small. I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, because it's funny, because originally... Oh, next match is a tag match here, Star Fox. Next tag match here. Cut play will be on for this match, though. Because originally I was going to put YWA in 2K19. I had a bunch of guys created and everything, but then they were going to close shop on that game, and I wanted to download all the legends and do a special all legends thing in universe mode where we had and all that, and I ran out of space to get the guys I want, so I ended up having to delete all the created wrestlers and dedicate it to just legends, so I can just have the guys, because I still wanted to take advantage of the download stuff before it fully closed down. So that kind of made me realize that there's going to be certain wrestling games that I'm going to have to dedicate for full YWA use, and some for full just legend wrestler use. Like, for example, like, if I go full on in WWE 13, that's going to be full Attitude WCW country. But if I'm going for like, maybe, like, Raw versus SmackDown 06, I'd probably make that YWA. You know, it just depends on the game and the nature of it and those series and whatnot. So this one, another rivalry match between, let's see here, Attorney and Kong. Back then. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I actually did review the Game Breaker games a while back. I also here's the thing. Because my originally when I started the channel, I did for sports game reviews. I just in random general sports games, but then I got in a habit of doing complete series review of sports games, and I kind of shifted my focus to that area of like reviewing sports games. So right now I have all the NCAA football games, but NCAA 11 for PS2. I think that's the only one, and there might be one random one for PS3 that I can get super cheap that I just haven't got the time or money yet to do. But I like doing it like that because I feel like my ability to compare the games straight through is fresher, and I'm able to give kind of a more pace-by-pace look at the games. And also, to be honest, I think it also makes things a bit more, and also it kind of creates like this little series of like straight reviews, because there's sometimes I go to, and I also started that because sometimes when I visit a YouTube channel, they do this great review on a game, and what was it last time that faced on a game, but they only do one specific installment, they don't do the rest, and there's a part of me that's like, man, if they just did all the games, that'd be great. And that's why I do it like I do it, because I want to be able to go through all of them at once in a row. And I just find that a little bit more, I wouldn't say efficient, but kind of a little bit easier to kind of pace myself with other stuff, because if I have everything all chaotic all the time, it can be very tough to get through things. Yeah, that can be the trick there. I reviewed the PS1 NCAA games, but I gotta do PS2 and PS3 left. Sometimes I break it up by consoles, depending. Like, if I had all the PS1 ones and I'm not even close to, like, PS2 or PS3, I'll do those first. Like, if I had to separate them, I do oldest first. I always do oldest first overall, but if I had to separate them, because I've also done the 2K sports games. I mean, not the 2K, Dreamcast hockey and baseball, but I'm not nearly close in hockey and baseball, but I really want to do them, so sometimes I just kind of start with the old or whatever I got, and then do the newest ones when I have them later on. So it just depends. Let's see, let me double checking. Who do I have? Orlando. Okay, that was Orlando. Alright. Alright. Let's see how this match goes here. But yeah. Attorney, the other half of the YWA Tag Champs, he's also the Triple Crown Champion as well. This is actually a non-title match. Hasn't been sanctioned yet to be won by the champs. It is their right, being in a rivalry, because there's not any challengers that qualify for the belts as of yet.
No way. Check it out.
But yeah, I've done a good chunk of the sports game review series thus far. Who would I prefer? The Foundation. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I think at the end of it, I think if I had to pick who has the advantage, I think, because Star Fox and Orlando are both power style wrestlers, so that can have its advantages. But Attorney is American style, Kong is Orthodox style. Next maneuver there. So, I'm not quite sure. I think... And so far the series has... So far, I think Team Canada is leading 2-0, Tourney and Kong in the series, so they kind of have an upper advantage, but sometimes the more the team wins, the more likely they are going to lose the next match, so we'll have to see. I think the trick for the Foundation to beat them, I think the key is going to be stamina. I think they're gonna have to find a way to tire them out quicker, and that can be a little tough. But I think a lot of power moves might do the trick. I do have some like what I was talking about earlier with stuff. I do have a couple specials for YWA stuff coming up. One is their variations in the Here Comes the Pain game. I'm close on that. I kind of have to go through some extra steps because of the way the creating genders are in that game. But I'm getting close to that. The other game I'm going to kind of keep as a surprise, so I'm more closer to that. I'm going to do Here Comes the Pain first, though, because that one I've been working on longer, and I think more people would want to see that one first. But yeah, I do plan on doing a lot more in the wrestling games with Legend guys and YWA guys, because it's kind of fun to see them in other wrestling games for other stuff and all that. So you with here comes Russ helping Team Canada out. STF. Tag team powerbomb. However, these two teams have had some great matches against each other. You're out of here. DDT. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes there can be some the ref usually allows some generous interference. Double team drop kick. Oh, low blow. Kong gets tagged in. Oh, nice maneuver there from Rolando. Star Fox gets tagged in. Oh, the 989! Bear hug. Oh, choke slam. Slayer driver. Oh, Rikishi driver. Oh, this gets chopped. Oh, claw to the face. Kearney fights out of it. See ya, Jeremiah. Thanks for joining up. I appreciate you chiming in here. Nice high kick counter there. No problem, Jeremiah. I'll be creating your guy and I'll post him on Discord and I'll see you. And you can kind of give your 2 cents on that whenever you get the chance. Ooh, tombstone pile driver goes for a cover. Oh, almost had him. Yeah, I can do that for ya. Let me just, post it here. Oh, he made him tap to the claw!
We've waited 50 years for this. I'm 38 years old, and I've still waited 50 years for this.
The champs lose in a non-title match. That kind of gives Rolando and Star Fox a chance to... And I got a 93, another great match. And that's their first win against them. Yeah. Another solid match. A lot of these guys, after the rivalry's done, they're going to qualify for quite a bit of stuff. Alright, next we got the big 3-way dance for the Junior Championship between Ben Christian, Grayman, and Heretic Ninja. It's going to be crazy. Go back to law school. Well... Oh, 2 crying. Alright, let's see. Wait, I gotta make it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's been some guys that have just been on huge win streaks, and then there's just been some guys that have been struggling. It happens. It can be a little random at times. Ben Christian successfully defeated Karate Spark in the last Asylum. His status in the league is still questioned here, but there's a good chance he'll be gone here after this pay-per-view. The Phantoms are gone. Phantoms and SMH Gaming, they're gone. Let's see how these guys do here tonight. A 3-way dance. Look at that. And yeah, well, Ben Christian was ready. It's that pillar spirit of just... of knowing the opponent and going for success. He's learning a lot from the Educator. The Educator...
Fight!
I mean, I remember for a little bit back that LGC kept losing no matter what he did with this guy, so sometimes it happens. All going to a sharpshooter. Oh, Germans! This is an elimination style match, so we'll have to see how things go with that area of it. There's also stakes in the jackpot as well, because if Grayman wins this Battle Royale style match, he will win the jackpot for Team Canada. And the points for that will be accumulated after this event. Ooh, counter. Big dragon screw. Ooh, Lake Sweet Facebuster goes for a cover. Goes for a sharpshooter. Ben Christian especially has been having a lot of heat with Heretic Ninja as of late. Ever since Ninja gave him a tornado DDT outside of the ring after he was eliminated in the Junior Battle Royal, he's had a big grudge against him. Oh, Ben Christian was thrown out of the ring. Oh, nice. Flapjack. Oh, goes for a maneuver there. Double team drop kick. Goes for a camel clutch. Oh, goes for an arm lock counter out of that. Snap suplex. Ooh, that's a good question, Oregon Owl. Batista Bomb. I gotta be honest, I actually reviewed the EA NHL games a while back, from Genesis to PS3. It was the smoothest series review I've ever done on a channel, because I literally had all of them from the start. From 16-bit to PS3, that rarely happens. I usually start from like PlayStation to PS3 or something like that. But I have to say, all those games I really liked. And to be honest, NHL 94, it's kind of a cliche to love that game because it's such a classic, but I do legit love that game. No, he is not, I believe. Well, maybe he is, I'll have to check. It's posted in the Campy Company Discord, the status of the TWN belts. So, it's there. NHL 94, if I had to go by generation, I say 94. 94 is probably my favorite on the Genesis overall, although all of them are solid. PS1, I have to say, they all impressed me, but 99 I really liked. For PS2 era, it's gonna have to be 04, for me at least. 99, and then for PS3, probably 14 for PS3. Although 16 makes a case as well. But all of them are solid. Like, if you pick any of those games from any of those generations, I wouldn't complain about it, because they all have merits. That's what I love about reviewing sports games, is that they, like, despite how similar they can be, a lot of them can have little things in it that can make a difference in whether you like it or not. Yeah, for sports games, I definitely lean more toward Genesis because a lot of the developers for the sports games really favor that system over Super Nintendo a lot of the time, so I kind of went toward that. But some people can definitely prefer the Super Nintendo stuff. I can understand that. Yeah, 98 was solid, for sure. I like 98. Yeah, Genesis was always, compared to Super Nintendo, Genesis was seen as the mature system, quote-unquote. It was a system that had games that took more chances, that tried to play more toward a more teenage audience. Super Nintendo was definitely still going for the kids stuff a little bit. I believe so. 99 was the one that introduced some things. I forgot what it was. Oh, Brainbuster. Yeah, like, that's the beauty of those sports games. They are available. Oh, Grayman was eliminated with the backslide. Yeah, exactly. They had to get the codes for the Super Nintendo stuff. Well, Genesis had the original. They allowed you to put a blood code in. The original Mortal Kombat on those systems did not let you do that. They didn't really go proper till the second one for those systems. Alright, it's down to Grayman and Ninja. How fitting for these two, given their current heat right now, to be down to those two. Armbar. Oh, Batista bomb! Goes for a cover. Oh, look at this Heretic Ninja! It's the new junior champion. Yeah, Grayman got eliminated with a sneaky backslide. Yeah, same way. I love playing hockey games because they're so quick. You know, they have a good pace to them. Kind of like, it's weird. I remember when I first reviewed and played FIFA 10 for PS3, and I remember playing, I was like, you know, I'm surprised I'm not into these because there's enough strategy and a lot of depth in them to be addicting for me, but the gameplay is very quick, smooth, arcadey. I kind of want to do more in soccer and in rugby. I always enjoyed rugby, but playing rugby is more complex, though, than soccer, so that could take a minute for that. Alright. But yeah, great win for the Foundation here in Heretic Ninja, but I got a feeling that... Yeah, I like a mix of depth and arcade. That's my sweet spot. But if I had to pick, though, if it's not arcadey, at least have like the best presentation ever. At the very least. Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. Let's see. I gotta check something here. Alright, for winning that belt, gave Foundation quite a bit of points since it, well, no, it wasn't a rivalry, so it's still a decent amount. Yeah, exactly. The older games had awesome presentation. Yeah, exactly. For sure. Alright. Ah, H on. Always hate it when it's just one letter short. Oh, man, the original PlayStation is such a solid console because because when I got mine, I only got it for $25, but the price rose a bit. But even when the price rose, it's still a solid system to get because it has so many good solid games to get into. Although the PS2 probably is the one I'd pick out of the two if I had to. Yeah, they definitely, because 98 was when from 99 to 2000 to 01, that's when 99 was the big shift game in that generation, because 97, 98 were like the building block games, and then 99 was the one where everything just kind of went together, and they kind of rode on that in the later PlayStation games. Yeah, it could be, but we got another match here. Pillars against the Foundation for the 8-man tag belts. The winner of this match will become the first ever 8-man champs. Yeah, the pre-shift. Yeah, exactly. And that can be tricky. When they do the shift like that, it's a do or die kind of thing, because a lot of times they do it and the game turns out fantastic. But if they mess up, though, it can really ruin it. There's two great examples. For example, for Madden 04, that game was a huge shift in a direction that was different from 03, but it paid off for the most part. But look at Madden 06 or 360, that was a big shift in a different direction, and it bombed. It depends, that's a good question. It still happens where they'll build if they want to, they can, but not everyone does that. Like the Madden games don't. Madden games are garbage. Don't even bother with them. The 2K games, they kind of do that still, but they're kind of they overall they do that, but they kind of teeter the edge a little bit. The NHL games I completely unknown to if they still do that or not. The show games I think still do, but with the way the systems and the computers and the uploads and downloads and updates are nowadays, that kind of stuff happens more. It's not as much of a huge jump as it used to be. It's definitely more gradual. Yeah, exactly, Gray Man. That's kind of when it happened. And there's a great oops, not random select. Although I do want to do a stream with we just do random selects. I think that could be fun. A little fun stream. But hi Kareem, how you doing? But yeah, that's when it pretty much happened though, was in 06. When they shifted to the 360 system, they the next gen, which was 360 until the PS3 came out at least. It looks better on GameCube because GameCube was released. The GameCube console and the Xbox console released 1 year later after the PS2 was released, so those two consoles had an extra year of development time to be better performers than the PS2. That's why they look a little better. A year can make a difference with that. You don't see that kind of stuff anymore. Usually when consoles come out, they usually all come out about the same time nowadays, as of late. That's the idea, at least. But back in the day, they can stagnate by quite a bit. So there could be some notable differences between the groups. It was more common to be hooked up via... Yeah, exactly. The cables can make a difference as well. From what little research I've done since... Oh yeah, the arcade... Yeah, they were definitely arcadey. They didn't become full-on sim till the PS3 generation, because PS2 they were still kind of arcadey, but they were starting to tone it down a little bit. The 2K games, they started off very sim-driven, and then they tried to be the arcade one after the NHL went sim. Alright. This is going to be interesting. Now, the winner of this match is... the winning team of this match is going to have some interesting things here to be looking forward to for points. Alright. In this cup... yeah, I will have cup play off for this match, for sure. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. Because they didn't have, they were focusing on other ones for developing the mouthpieces. 2002, 2003, they developed the mouthpiece for one color, and that's all they had time for. And in 04, they had all the colors because they had time to add all the colors. Volume. Some of the audio tracks in this game can vary, like, it just depends on how they're downloaded. But yeah, Cream, what I said was, like, 2001 they didn't have the mouthpiece because they spent their development time on other aspects of the game. 2002 and 2003 they only had white because they only had time to add the white one in 02 and 03 they kind of left it as is because they focused on other things. 04 they added all the colors because they had time to add all the colors.
Fight.
Yeah, exactly. Facts. Alright, starting with Educator and Green Magic. And Fireman's Carry. Also, this is something I'm adding here too. I've added is for pay-per-views, like the best match of the night will give 4 points to both sides who participated in it. So far, in a 93 one with a tag match, that's the highest so far tonight. They didn't have time because, well, because they added so much in that game compared to 03. Like, if you played 03 and 04 back to back, there's so much they added in 04 compared to 03 that it's mind-numbing. Like, it's crazy. So, and the thing is, for those games back then, they prioritized the big features over the creation options because they thought those were more important at the time, but they knew at some point they had to focus on the creation aspects. That's why they eventually did as they went, but they prioritized the other stuff first because that required more attention because they were harder. It was harder to do. Oh, nice suplex off the apron.
2, 3. 5 minutes gone.
Gut wrench suplex. Oh, Joe Cutter! Educator gets tagged in. Green Magic gets tagged in. Punch trading here between the two. Oh, goes for an arm bar. Well, yeah, exactly. It is because, and that's what I like about the older games is that they're set and fixed. They may not be perfect, but at the very least, you don't have to worry about a big company making unnecessary updates and changing pretty much every aspect of the game to the point where you don't even want to play it anymore. Like, it's fixed. So you love it or you hate it. If you love it, it's going to stay the way it is, and that's what I kind of like about those older games, is that they're kind of set in stone like that. I mean, yeah, there are some older games that you just know that if they just had one big patch or update, they would be dynamite. But sometimes, oh, pop-up Joe Cutter. But sometimes you don't get that sometimes, and you just kind of have to deal with it as is. Oh, Shining Black right there. Nice maneuver there. Oh, Power Slam. Ninja gets tagged in. Yeah, and to be honest, maybe back then, that was everything back then, because there was no other sports game that went that far yet. That's my guess, at least. That can be something to consider, because compare 04 to other 04 games that came out, like Game Day 04, 2K4 football, NFL Fever 04. Compare those creation modes to Madden 04 and see like which one had the most. Because if it was still Madden, then you could argue that at the time Madden was the one. That's a good question. You see, I know you're asking Great Man that, Owl, but I would say in my experience, I always wish I could be able to play more against more people like in person. That was always something I want to do more on the channel, but just a combination of things makes it tricky. Oh, Jester gets tagged in. Because they made X the default button on the PS2 games because of the button that was most used. That's another thing I like about getting old sports games too, is that it's so easy to get nostalgic for them because it's so easy to just spend little money and be able to just go on a trip. And you can't always do that with some games. Like there's some older games, if you try to get the hard copy up, will cost like so much money. Oh, Texas Cloverleaf hold. Yeah. Oh, back grapple whips him to the other side. Running lariat. Oh, Impaler DDT. This is the semi-main match. The main event is upcoming. X Factor. Small drop. Ninja gets tagged in. Big suplex. Goes for a Scorpion Deathlock. Oh, pop-up Mind Cutter. Ben Christian gets tagged in. Yeah, the challenge is always fun with that. Nice dragon suplex there from like what does it do? Because when the player models does not stay still, they don't stay still because at that time they wanted to be able to have the models be able to be moving active to kind of show off the polygons. That was kind of the big thing for that. Workhorse gets tagged in. Now Magic gets suplexed out of the ring.
2, 3,
Oh, standing side kick. Grabs a chair.
6, 7,
Gets face raped. Oh, it takes a chair hit. Oh, it gets in an arm bar.
14.
Educator gets tagged in. Steve Blackman gets tagged in. Counter. Reverse DDT. Oh, dodges the fire. Big Texas suplex there. Goes for triangle scissors. Yeah, the EA tracks, man, I love the EA tracks. Another Impaler DDT. Oh, Mind Cutter. Goes for a cover. Oh, almost had him. Hits a stunner on him. Trying to wear him down, make him tap some punches. High knee there. Bulldog. Oh, what's this? Oh, Tiger suplex to the concrete from Workhorse to Heretic Ninja. Reflection background, and I guess it's just little details that they added. Capture suplex added, like that's what I mean when I said earlier. Metal 4, oh, total cutter on the concrete. That's what I mean when I said earlier that Metal 4 was the big one for that series, was because that was the one they were able to add so much in that game. Another total cutter. Goes for a cover. Oh, look at that! The Pillars get the win. They will be the first other 8-man tag champs. I'm creating a player match for making a dude. I'm not sure, Kareem. I haven't tested that before. Let's see. Point wise, this would be. Yeah, this would be. Yeah, this would be. This would be upper card belts. Yeah, this would be upper card belts. Gotta check the values here. Let's see, points. Alright, next match is the main event. himself and just said this shit. Karima. Oh man. Alright, next match here. Main event, Attorney versus Davis for the YWA Championship. Attorney won his right to challenge Davis when he became a double champ at a previous YWA event. So we'll have to see if he's able to take advantage. Become a triple champion. Alright, let's see how it goes here. Big match. Alright, let's see how it goes. Starting off with the drop kick from Attorney. Attorney has also announced that if he does win the YWA Championship, he'll let the Triple Crown belt go. And if that's the case, we will be looking to crown a new Triple Crown champion at a future event. In addition, the Legends League, I have been watching this event to see how well the wrestlers have done. Any wrestlers that perform super well on the show might get offered a title shot for a Legends League belt that will be hosted in a YWA event. So that's something to look forward to when we get a chance. Kareem, that's funny. Oh, Canadian Destroyer. Oh, hi, DPS. Nice seeing you come in here. Oh, nice flying European uppercut. Punch trading here. Been a good show so far. Slayer driver. Almost had him. Roaring elbow. I know 99 you can definitely do analog. I know that much. I don't know about 98. I'm not quite sure on 98. Ooh, gets in a guillotine lock there. Attorney tosses him out of the ring. Oh, springboard drop kick.
6, 7, 9,
Oh, beast tamer on the concrete.
13, 14,
Oh, throwing German on the concrete.
17, 18,
One,
Another Slayer driver.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that! In less than 7 minutes, the attorney's a triple champion. King Davis's run has ended. Not a high-ranking match, but a change is a change. I'll be, let's see. Crying of joy, Beast Slayer. So happy. And we got a triple champion. Not for long though. We're gonna see. I'm gonna do some calculations with the records and how things are going. We might see some guys get some new title shots coming up here soon. So keep an eye out for that. You'll be seeing that for Asylum, which will be this weekend. So next stream, I do plan on streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I did. That was funny. All that kind of makes me laugh a lot. Card average. You're doing card averages. That's cool, great man. I haven't been doing card averages for YWA, but yeah, I a while back I did a best of compilation of matches for YWA. I'm kind of getting due for doing a second one. It's just they take forever to do. But I think a second one's probably going to be due soon. That's cool, Gray Man. Yeah, man. Doing the card averages. That'd be cool for ranking YWA pay-per-views for future videos and whatnot. But that's stuff I can't afford to think too far ahead, or else I'll drive myself crazy. What else? But yeah, I do plan on streaming tomorrow. Originally, I think we were gonna do a Beast Slayer pay-per-view in TWN, but I don't think he's ready yet. So I think we're gonna do TWN East tomorrow. So if you guys don't have your booking yet for TWN East, which includes DPS, Beast Slayer, and Starfire, so you don't have that, feel free to submit that, and I'll do that tomorrow. I am going to be super busy Friday and Saturday. I won't be able to stream those days. So, Sunday might be a double stream. I'm not sure. Asylum will definitely be on Sunday, but West is going to be tricky on when I do West. So, we'll just have to see what happens. I screamed hard feelings. That's funny. But yeah, great event. Some new champions. I'll be doing some calculations. And we're going to see who's going to have some title shots coming up. But yeah, and also next week, the debut of YWA Slam. So we're going to see some rivalries start to wind down, see some like results, and see who else is going to qualify for stuff. Champagne and Crown Royal, thanks. Crown Royal, peace and seven. What's the floor? That's funny. That's funny, Kareem. Oh yeah, I bet it's been a lot of champions tonight. That's for sure. YouTube Beast Slayer. That's gonna about do it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. In case you wanted to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section. We do have a couple options. First one is. No problem, Gray Man. The first one is we have a Discord channel. YouTube Oregonian Owl. Community Discord channel. You can access that through the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere, anytime. We also have a Patreon page. Main goal of the page is to raise money for the channel, to give the channel a bigger budget to do more ambitious things, and also to start making merchandise for the channel as well. And the merchandise itself will be geared toward aspects of the channel that you guys enjoy. So any support we get for that is much appreciated. Sean, I assume he's okay. I'm not quite sure. If you mean Slapshot, I'm not quite sure, but I think he's doing fine, as far my guess is. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.